Hi, ladies. Okay, my name is Jennifer Raspberry, and I am doing this training for my team over Hostess Coaching. And I am currently experiencing a cold, allergies, I don't know. So I sound congested and stopped up, and I might have a sneeze fit or a coughing fit. But anyways, I wanted to get on and do this training. So we got back from the Purple Status Retreat that we went to, and one of the things that Derek talked about is getting back to customer-hosted virtual parties. And he spoke very briefly on this. He really didn't go into it a lot, but basically what he was talking about is virtual parties where the hostess is involved. Okay, so in order for that to happen, we as the presenters have got to do some hostess coaching. So what does that mean? What does it look like? So when we first started doing parties, a lot of times in order for us to get parties, and I know some of us still do it now, we say, so do you mind hosting a party for me? It'll be so easy. I'll do all the work. You don't have to do anything. You just invite your friends and that's all you have to do. We have to stop saying that. I know that sometimes that makes us getting the party easier, but we cannot say that it's easy, and we cannot say that we will do all the work for them, because it's their party and they're the ones trying to earn some money, and we're just there to support them. Okay, just think about a home party. When you do a home party, that guest or that hostess is going to get her house ready. She's going to have some food and drinks out. She's going to make sure everything is clean. And so there is a little bit of work on her part, and she's, and I think about, I had an Ava Anderson party at my house, and I had already started talking about some of the products with my friends and telling them some things that they should look out for. And so I was talking the party up and things like that. And so your hostess needs to do that too, even though it's virtually. So she may not be getting her house ready, but she needs to start talking to people. And what I do when I have somebody agree to host a party for me, I send them the link thanksforbooking.weebly.com, and it's just kind of an explanation of what the party is going to be like. And I explained to her that I'm going to set it up at an event that so have her read that, ask if she has any questions, and then I tell her that I'm going to post, but that I want her to post every day, at least one thing, and that I want her to comment or like on every single one of my posts. Now, to make it easy for your hostess, copy and paste something for them to post so they don't have to think about it. So give them the picture, give them the little snippet of whatever they're going to post. Now, if you have a very active hostess or a hostess that's willing to, have them post selfies of themselves wearing the products. Have them post a video if they're willing to. I had a hostess who's now a presenter who just turned pink, did her own videos in her party. If you get somebody doing that, you need to snatch them up. If you get somebody that's super active in your party, snatch them up as a presenter. But you've got to help your presenter understand how important it is to be active and for them to be talking to her people in the party. Also, when you party in events, I don't know if you know this, I know I've talked about it a little bit before, but there is a little message guest button on the right-hand side if you're on your computer. And you or your hostess, if she is a co-host, can message all the guests. Okay, so that is another thing. Also, before I set up the event, a couple days before I set up the event, I have my hostess send out personal invites through instant message or through through a text. You can do it through email, however you want to do it. I use an app called Red Stamp, and I create a little invitation for her. I shoot it to her on Instant Messenger, and I say, here's your invitation. I want you, our goal is to get 15 to 20 girls that join the party. Okay, so that our notifications get lost, okay? We know that. So we have to make it personal. And we can't just throw all these people into the event and not make it personal. So you've got to send them those personal invites. Make the invite for your hostess and send it to her to send out. Now, you may have hostesses that don't do any of the work. You can lay all that out there for them. You can give them post to post. You can give them pictures. You can give them everything that we've just talked about, and they may not do anything. And I mean, it's just going to happen. And it stinks, but if a hostess is in it and they really want to earn some free products, they're going to put They're going to put forth the effort, okay? So you've got to have those conversations with your hostess. Keep your hostess up to date as the party is going on. Let her know how many sales that she's had coming in. Let her know how many more sales she needs to reach a qualified party, and keep in contact with her. And again, you should be sending her something every single day to post, because ultimately her friends want to see her love for the products and want to see her posting about them, not just you. You're there to support and give information about the products, absolutely. So it needs to be a blend of both of y'all posting, okay? Whether that's she's making a post tagging something, but we all know what an active hostess looks like. And so coaching your hostess before the party even starts and asking her to agree to do those things will hopefully help go for a smoother party. So when Derek said that, and he said we've got to take it back to customer hosted parties, and then really didn't say a whole lot else about it, we just kind of got to talking, some of the girls and I there, and feel like that's exactly what he was talking about, and talking about how we were all talking about how involved our hostesses have to be. And I know that some of you that are listening to this video say, oh, I can't get my hostess to be active. I've tried. Da, da, da. I know. I've been there too. And it stinks whenever you don't have a hostess that is active. And even if you do have a hostess that's active, sometimes your party doesn't qualify. That's just how it works. But you have to go into it doing all the hostess coaching that you know to do, so that you know that you did your part in helping getting the party started off on the right foot. So that is the way to get the party started off on the right foot, is to coach your hostess. Okay, have a conversation with her. Again, those little bitty things kind of that we talked about can help make a difference. Those personal invites and making your hostess understand how extremely important those are. And then messaging her friends to let her know about it and her excitement. Let me also say that I know that all y'all may not be in a place with product to do this, but this is something that I do. If I have a hostess that has agreed to do a party for me and she has not tried any products yet, I send her a little sample bag. So I take some of my products and I put them in some little containers that I got from Amazon, and I send them to her to give her some products to try. If nothing else, the primer, some liquid, and concealer. Okay? If nothing else, I would send those 3 things. That gives her something to try and something to talk about, because I have a goal to sell a primer at every single party anyways. And so if your hostess can try some of that, and then maybe even a sample of some of our our loose mineral pigments, and have her try that using the concealer as well to show the difference. So anyways, I just wanted to do a little tidbit on hostess coaching so that you guys would know how extremely important it is. If you have any questions, just let me know, of course. And then I am going to also do another little series on the type of posts that you should be making in your parties and in your launch party, just so that you can have a smoother flow to your parties and your launch party too as well. And so I will follow up with a video on that pretty soon. So I hope y'all have a great day and get to Hostess Coaching. And remember, parties are the backbone to this business. Parties are going to be what grow your network and what grow your business. It is. It's just going to grow your business. So find a way to do parties. And whether that's one-on-one consultations, which isn't really a party, but whether that's in-home parties, events, virtually events, live, whatever works for you, you've got to be doing parties. And so if you've got things that aren't working, think outside the box and get creative. 2 years in, and a little over 2 years in, and I still do parties. I actually have one going on right now. And so you meet people through other parties, and that is a good way to do it. And I know I've talked about this a little bit before, but I wanted to follow up with this, and then I'll end with this, is friend requesting the girls that join the party, okay? So I know a lot of us will friend request people that buy from us, but also friend request your girls that join the party. Because if they join the party, they're supporting their friend, and they're probably interested in some stuff, but maybe they can't buy at the time. And but they've seen your post and stuff like that. So invite them to be your friend, and hopefully they'll accept your friend request, and then they'll start watching you, and then you can follow up and say, hey, I know you joined so-and-so's party. Was there anything that you saw that you liked or that you wanted that you didn't get to get? and then kind of have a conversation with them and see where that goes. And then you could even possibly schedule a party with them. I also will do a call of action post in my parties that I try to get 3 parties booked off of every party I do. It doesn't always work, but I at least try to do that. So, and then I give a hostess a little something extra if she gets 3 parties, at least 3 parties booked off, or even if she gets 1, I'll send her a little something. So anyhow, Hostess Coaching 101. So y'all have a good day.